How you doing? Today we are going to string a Warrior Evolution 2.0. I got my sidewall strings all cut to the proper length, got my shooting strings ready, and I already stretched out my mesh ready to be strung. First we will start with the top string. I'm going to do this real fast, so if you have any problems keeping up, feel free to rewind and watch it again. We're going to pull the mesh nice and tight, snug against the head. Then we're going to go second hole, back through the mesh, through the head. You want to make sure you get it nice and tight so the mesh is snug to the head. Then when you're ending it, you want to go through the top hole, wrap it around the mesh again, and pull it nice and snug to the head. Next, we're going to do our sidewall. What I like to do is I like to start in the next hole down after our top string. And just like we did with our top string, I'm going to wrap this string through the mesh to make it nice and snug to the top of the head. Then I'm going to lock in the next hole to help start creating a nice tight channel. The idea is that you want the mesh tighter up top so it doesn't hit off the plastic. And as you're going down, you want to make sure you're keeping your sidewall nice and tight. If it's too loose, your pocket will bag out quicker and become illegal. What I just did was I doubled up on the mesh to help create a nice pocket. By doing this, it moves the pocket down lower and gives you more hold. More hold will equate to better ball handling. And what I like to do to end it on the bottom, I'm going to double up again. I'm going to go in this bottom hole here, pull it nice and tight, finish through there, and end with a knot. And now on the next side, you want to make sure you do everything exactly the same as the other side. Symmetry is the key to beauty. Beauty is the essence of lax. So pull the mesh nice and snug. We're going to lock in the first piece right there. And now, just like the other side, we're going to start doubling up to help move our pocket down in the head. sure you're keeping your sidewalls nice and tight. And just like the other side, we are going to finish this for that bottom hole and then bring it through and tie it off. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Alright, now we have a good pocket going. Once we get our bottom string in, we can start our shooting strings. So what I like to do is I like to go from the inside hole, wrap it to the outside hole, and start on the next row down. So what I'm doing is weaving it through the mesh. End it out there. In the outside hole. And end it on the inside hole again. So now we have a nice good pocket. We're going to do our shooting strings. This particular person requested 2 nylons across the top and then some shooting hockey laces. So we're going to start nice and high and just weave the nylon across this top row. For the second nylon, we're going right under the first one, straight across. Next we're going to go with our hockey lace. For the hockey lace I'm going to skip a row. So we have nylon, nylon. We're going to leave a row vacant and go down here and start our first hockey lace. Using the same weaving fashion that we did for our nylon, we will work our hockey lace straight across. Now the key is not making your shooting strings too tight, because that'll snag the ball and cause whip. little unnecessary, unwanted whip. So keep your shooting strings nice and loose as you string your head. Lastly, we're going to finish this off with a nice little V to help give the pocket a little channel and a little more hold. Same weaving technique that we used for the top 3 strings, but now we're going on an angle up the head, and then 2 rows under our last horizontal string is where we're going to curve this shooting string here, start going across. If you want to make sure it's nice and center, what I do is I look at how many we have to the left and how many we have to the right. We have 3 diamonds on each side, so start bringing it right back down.